We're back in this thing, guys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lion's Den. It's been a long time. A lot of stuff's been going on. Gonna be trying some different settings, so different locations gonna be popping up here and there. But we back. We got Sparks, Sizzle, Giovanni. We have not listened to any of NF's new songs.
It's been so hard.
And we're doing it for y'all because we want to give an honest and real reaction to some of the videos. Now I can't say that we're going to, after today or after doing some of these recordings, we're probably not going to do every single NF song for sure, but we're going to knock a few out today plus some other stuff. But yeah, Leave Me Alone, NF. Heard a lot about it so far and a lot of people love it. I'm ready to go ahead and get it done. So
Let's go.
Without
further ado.
Stricken, handle business, not a joke, yeah. Manners missing, travel different, no control, yeah. Time to listen, time to zip it, keep it close. My description, highly gifted, take some notes, yeah. Lack of interest, why'd you visit, hit the road, yeah. Kinda twisted, so keep your distance, be a ghost, yeah. See, I'm inventive, but quite the menace. You ain't know, well then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories, here we go, yeah. I went from nobody to kinda famous. Hide my plaques inside a closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health, where's my mental health?
There's other people dressed in black.
So there's the people dressed in white and black?
Yeah, there's people dressed in white, and I don't know if y'all saw that, but I also noticed he's got the paint on.
Yep.
But it looks old. It looks like old paint. So maybe it's like an old smile that he painted on? I don't know. But yeah, I just want to point out that there was two people.
I just like the fact, like when I noticed that he was pulling the cart from the other video,
yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm here.
Balloons attached to it and everything.
I'm like, I'm watching. This is.
So does this mean that he didn't take the suit?
I don't know. Because in the other video, what confused me was that the other video we saw. What song was that?
That was The Search.
The Search. We saw that. We were crazy over that track.
Yeah.
We were crazy over the whole video concept of that track, and it ended in a way that it was supposed to continue. We thought the next video was going to continue it. It did not. It was a completely different video, different topic, completely side.
Yeah, I don't think he was in it.
You know, he wasn't in that video.
Yeah.
Oh no, the second one was When I Grow Up. No, it was When I Grow Up.
When I Grow Up, yeah.
Yes.
And then the third one
So
was
he put two videos out, and then now the continuation of the first video comes
now.
And I'm like, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and then what I'm understanding now is the cart is basically what he's carrying his burdens in, you know, and then the balloons are his burdens. So from what a lot of people have been telling us in the comments, stuff like that, the balloons are his burdens, you know. And I think whenever we saw in the search people walking around with the balloons, his burdens following him, you know, everywhere he goes, you know.
So I wonder if I'm curious as to like the color difference, if that has something to do with something. Like maybe the people dressed in black, because there was a guy dressed in black holding one balloon. So like maybe that's his burden, you know? I don't know. And the people in white may have been holding balloons. I don't know. I didn't pay that close of attention. I don't know if y'all saw it.
Yeah, I
didn't
see it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, man.
I do want to say also just the scene that's being set right now. I'm very impressed of the production that's going on. Like this is a movie.
Yes.
Again, this is another movie, another NF movie. And like just being able to see like the set. Like I don't know if this is a real place or they create this place, but it's just this whole scene and atmosphere we're seeing here, the people, like it's just so, it feels like such a big production. Like I don't see very many even like mainstream artists making videos of this quality.
They're kind of cookie cutter, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of
the mainstream artists like, all right, we're all using the same videographer, we're gonna do the same studio in front of the same screen, change the color of the background, you know, but here is like, yeah, I mean, this is keep going.
Diagnosed with OCD, what does that mean? We'll gather round. That means I obsessively obsess on things I think about. That means I might take a normal thought and think it's so profound. Ruminating, fill balloons are full of doubts. Do the same things, if I don't I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are pacing, they go round and round and round. It's so draining, lost Let's move on to something else. Fine. Running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and knowing to blow it. I come out of nowhere, they don't even notice. The flow is so cold you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You gotta admit it, I'm very devoted. I'm out in the rain, but it don't always always alright.
A lot of things happened just now.
Yeah, I wanna do a double take on that one.
A lot of things just happened. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I don't know if I'm out of it today or what, but like I feel like I have been missing a lot already. Like I feel like it's a lot of words and things that
Yes.
Let's just to rewind that back. I need to look at the lyrics because I had to bring it up because I missed almost everything that he said.
I caught a few of those bars now. They were fire, but I want to tie them all together because I feel like if I only piece together what I heard, I'll miss something.
Yep.
'Cause he was. One thing I've noticed so far throughout the whole album, though. I mean, time kind of in its own right, but when songs where he's really, yeah, in its own right. Dang it!
I'm gonna call you out every time you say it.
When he's on these songs where he's actually like doing more of a rapping, like his cadence, he'll switch it up throughout the verse, and like he does it so well.
'Cause he's a performer, bro.
Like he's not just giving you the lyrics. He's not just talking them to you. No, he's delivering them. Like
he's selling it. Like 'cause
Yes.
he's also completely in character
Yes.
in this music video, and then he pops in and out of different versions of that character,
Yes.
and that just brings it all together.
Dang, this one's 5 minutes long. I just noticed that the other ones have only been 4. It's a whole minute.
a lot going on in this one so far, man. Yeah, run it back to about there.
Do the same things. If I don't, I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are pacing. They go round and round and round. It's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Fine. Running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and knowing to blow it. They come out of nowhere, they don't even notice. The flow is so cold you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You gotta admit it, I'm very devoted. I'm out in the rain, but it don't always always alright.
Shout out Jesus. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. Like, what do you think he's talking about? What is shielding him? Like, he shouted out God. Like,
Good. I also noticed in the video there's a second guy in the back pushing another cart. I don't know if you guys saw that.
So obviously, I was trying to look more in the background, but then my ear took over.
Your ears
I was like, what's he
I feel like
saying?
again, man, it's I don't know, maybe it's me the same way, but it's like the last video we watched. I mean, we had a couple of us watching, a couple of us listening,
yeah.
and I'm kind of watching again,
And
I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to listen to it a second or a third time to really catch everything he's dropping on us right there vocally.
Oh, for
What
sure.
you got? What you hearing?
I love. He says the flow is so cold you think it was snowing.
Yeah, I heard that one the first time. I was like, ooh.
No, good. Again, he always had bars.
Yeah.
But again, being
Okay.
able to switch up the cadence.
And then just deliver them all to you, like that took practice, that took effort. That wasn't just like he walked into the studio, was like, put a beat on, and just mumbled some stuff. He
Yeah.
said, yeah, like that took some time, bro. Yeah,
Mumble, yeah.
Mumble, yeah.
Up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't wanna change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah, quiet, hey, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet, hey, leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews.
We're so overlooked that they're overlooking our numbers, Nathan.
And I love when he talks to himself, when he raps to himself. Like,
And he did that in outro 3.
yeah.
You know, where he was facing basically his fears and
Where's the intro?
no intro 3. Yeah, sorry, intro 3. He's facing, he's talking to his fear, I guess.
Yeah.
Inside of him, and I love how they had this
Back and
inner
forth,
battle
yeah.
within him. It actually reminded me of Lecrae's Indwelling Sin. He had the same exact thing of him trying to fight his sinful self.
Yeah.
Like nature, yeah.
I have a lot of questions, video-wise. I'm still like I'm catching bars every once in a while in the ear, but like that one. But I'm really mainly focusing on the video, and I'm really curious. Like I'm trying to put together what this line of
Yeah, that's
people
what I was thinking,
in
like,
white
what is-
suits is doing. It looks
And
like
then-
they're wiping those smiles off of their face.
Yeah.
Like they all have like painted artificial smiles painted in black, which is weird.
You know-
It's a smile painted in black on your face, and it's not even completely like a smile. It's more or less like a smear from left to right. So I don't know if like when you smile, it's supposed to actually turn to a smile. Like I'm kind of curious of what really is going on there with that. But and then there's a line of ladies again, she's marking it off, and then there's a second line where it's just balloons. Because the second's
Turn your burdens in.
just balloons. It's an empty line. There's no line for that one. And there's a third 10. I'm not sure what the third 10 had in it.
Nice kid.
What I was just trying to figure out, so because of course picking up the scenery, they're at like some sort of circus of
Yeah,
it's like a
sorts or
circus.
carnival, you know.
It's like a dessert.
And-
It's like a
We got a bumper car back here.
Kind of listening to this last line, they're looking over our numbers. Wait, what did it say?
overlooking us.
They're overlooking him, you know, not seeing his numbers. It's like, and them having a smile like a joke. Or the people keep thinking that he's a joke of some sort, you know, being this copycat Eminem, Christian Eminem, as other people want to put it, you
some
know.
people say that.
So
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree at all.
Anymore.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first heard NF, I was in that same boat. I was like, this just reminds me of Christian Eminem. But now that I've been following him and seeing his music and seeing the way he does things, I think he's a completely different artist.
Oh yeah.
And no way, maybe in a young age as an artist or something like that, he was influenced by him. But who
Right.
wasn't influenced by Eminem?
Yeah, come on now.
You know what I mean? Who was it? So all of us could be Eminem.
Eminem
We
songs
just
by
don't
that,
look
yeah.
like him. You know
Real
what I
Slim
mean?
Shady.
You know what I'm saying?
Takes
So, just to say, just because somebody looks similar to somebody doesn't make them a clone of them.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that
Oh,
either
yeah.
like it's people are calling him a joke or people's idea of him. He thinks that's a joke, man. You're overlooking me. You're not really listening to the message of what's being said. I'm not trying to copy someone else. I am who I am. These are my struggles at this very moment. It's not a joke. It's all this stuff is real. So painting this face, this makeup, this fake smile, having to put up this fake smile for people so that he can seem normal when he's not. He's going through struggles in his life in this current moment, you know?
That's kind of what I wanted to get to towards the end of the video, so we finished watching, was like, what is the full picture that they're painting here? I think you're already kind of going there. But I also wanted to point out the part where we just passed, where he was talking about, get out of my head, like he went through that whole like, kind of thing, that repetitive part. And at the same time, they were wiping the smiles off of those faces. So I was wondering how those go together and how it's intertwined, if that means anything special. It probably does. I don't know if you're caught up in anything like that.
So let's keep going.
Keep going.
To go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading. Let it fade, yeah, let it fade. Once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere and all the fans embrace it. And the buzz will surface again as part of my operation. I don't need.
One thing I'm noticing, and I'm seeing this because of the lyrics, and now I'm hearing it now, is like after each little, I guess, verse or whatever you want to call that, bar or whatever, he, in the background is "Leave me alone." You know, so it says, once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere, all the fans embrace it, leave me alone. Right before that it said, we don't post enough on social media to keep the buzz from fading, leave me alone. Like, people keep...
He's probably tired of, like, honestly, like, and I'm not saying his label in general, but maybe people that are working around him, like, he's just tired of the pressure. Like, let me just do me and be me, and if the fans are liking it, then why do I gotta paint it up on Instagram or do anything?
Yeah, everybody feels like you have to do it a certain way.
to
And
do it the way they like it.
We know that social media is a big deal,
Right.
and there's a lot of traction and ground to be gotten, or that's not the right way to say it.
To be got?
To be got?
To be acquired?
To be acquired, whatever.
Well, to be
There's a lot
acquired,
of things
like
that can, whatever. On social media, you know what I'm trying to say. And if they're not using it, people are like, why aren't you using it? You know what I mean? And so I think exactly what you said. He's just like, let me do my thing.
Yeah,
Like,
let me do it
He
my
doesn't
way,
have to
like-
do it the way the rest of the world is doing
If you're
it.
putting up 10 million views, like...
Apparently, you know something right.
Doing something right. Like, I don't think Instagram's gonna help that much at that point. They probably already know. They probably already follow you.
Yeah.
At that point.
Oh yeah.
Need advice from my docs right now. End of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth. Better tone it down, pause it now. If you make a sound, I'ma change it down. Funny how they be acting loud. Coming on it now, floating round. Man, the kid is wild, pretty wild. True. How can I find even know what they show it? I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself in a language that's foreign. I think up a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I'll wake up and
I talk to myself in a language that's foreign. What if he's talking about in tongues?
Yeah.
What if he's speaking to God, Talking to myself, talking to God, trying to work through these problems at this particular moment, and to the secular world that we live in, is foreign to them. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, just put out music, man. Why you gotta always be in your field? Why can't you put something out happy for once, you know?
Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean? This is a talk that is surrounded by NF, and I hear it all the time, you know? And so I'm definitely feeling what he's going with in this particular one.
Loud, coming unannounced, floating round, man, the kid is wild, pretty wild, true. Talking the funny, but don't really show it. I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself in the language that's foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but I hate to be normal, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face.
Hate to be normal. He doesn't. I don't want to do it, but I hate to be. I hate to be different, but I hate to be normal. You know, so what do you like? You get so much hate from being different, but you don't want to be in the same road that everyone else is going in this particular moment either. You know, you got to set yourself out as an artist, and it's funny because people want you to do that until you go a little too off the roads of what you think you should do. You know, you need to be a little different so you stand out, but not so much to where I have to change the way of what I like and what I need to perceive as correct. You know, so I love change. But most of the people, and especially here in America, don't like change. So it's interesting, again, his route that he's taking, just battling with what route should I really choose. And at the end of the day, I know he's coming, like, just leave me alone, let me do what I gotta do.
Can we go back a little bit? Because I feel like we'll have to go into something we need to hear.
Yeah, I agree.
Talk to myself in the language that's foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but I hate to be normal, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't wanna change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same.
Yo, I'm getting this idea. So, watching these lines for the people holding their clothes, you know? Like, alright guys, come on, you're a little off the rails. These people in black may be a little bit different, which is why he's always wearing black. These are his kind of people that are, you know, suffering, going through things.
The outcasts.
Maybe the outcasts, yeah, exactly. And then everyone else, the world is like, here, this is what you need to do. Here's what you need to wear. Here's what you need, how you need to act, stuff like that. And they're like, all right, go ahead and change now. Come on, get back to what we're doing now. Stop. Your world's a little weird, you know. Not a lot of people like that. You need to calm down with that. So that is where my mind's going right now with this.
He's kind of lost me. Like, I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm really trying to see where he's gonna take it.
I don't want to say anything yet because I want to see where this is going. Because we've now, before we've seen nothing but majority of people in white suits, and that going on. Now we see people in
Black suits.
holding white suits going into a door that just leads to darkness. So, like, it doesn't actually show you what's in there. They're just walking in there, and like this assembly line of people. So I'm wondering what that is about. Are they turning in their white suits for the black, like they took it off and they're in black now, or is it the other way around? And they're like him, they're in black, maybe they're different, and they're going in to get the white suit because that's what their person wants to do. Also, another thing I want to notice was that whole scene of him rapping in that second verse, where he had all the people in the white suits pushing him. Like, what is that? What's up with that?
To me, I feel like that goes in with
who
what
are
I
they
said.
representing?
Like, I think that's like the people trying to, if I had to guess, well, like we just said, the people that are trying to get him to conform.
Yeah.
They're like leading, basically, because think about it, they led him here.
Yeah.
They led him to this point. They're like, here, go get your white suit. Do what we want you to do, Nate. Like, come on. Quit being an individual.
You know, and that's what, again, these outcasts are like, all right, guys, come on. This is where we need you to go. Come on, change, you know, to put on the right clothes, stuff like that. So I'm thinking this is what all this is kind of leading to. You know, again, we'll see, but
I can do it.
Watch them float away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't wanna change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 hey, leave me alone.
Yo, you good, bro?
Yeah. Quiet, 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 hey, leave me alone.
Did you notice?
Was that the girl from the other video?
Oh, go back. Now that you said something, I thought she looked familiar. Go back.
and they focused on her too.
Go, yeah, because like in my brain,
That's
I was
her.
like,
That is her.
Yeah.
You
It's gotta be
think?
her.
I don't think so.
It might not be her.
I don't think so.
She's
I
just
don't
familiar.
know. Maybe
Maybe
they
she just looks like somebody you know.
Let us know.
Maybe not. I don't know. Let us know if you
And
think
if-
that's
hit us
what
in the
she does
comments.
video. That would be dope.
Yeah, yeah. And Nate, let us know, man. Let us know what you did.
It'd
Like,
be dope if they put her in there, honestly. I mean, all these people, like, she could be there.
yeah, she could be there.
Like, maybe she finally left that dude, and now she. You know what I mean?
I mean, she did leave, so what if she led her outcast lifestyle and then got forced into this whole, like, follow the world?
Now we're getting into the conspiracy people.
The governor! Listen to me! You really think?
Oh man.
Okay, let's
Making something out of nothing. Lions Den. Let's go.
Hey, quiet, 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 hey, leave me alone. Hey, hey, quiet, 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 hey, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet, 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 hey, leave me alone. Remember back in no name, I said fame called. Told you I hung up, it kinda felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah,
Fame called me back. I'm like, leave me alone.
That's good.
Whoa.
That's good.
That
That's
was.
And just the way he keeps drawing everything together. He's like, remember back then when I made that song? Well, I'm gonna reference that now, and just goes into doing it. Like, dude's a beast. Let's do something else.
I just gotta hear that again one more time because that was amazing. Just.
Is this guy? I mean, I don't know. Maybe because of the way I've been doing his videos, I assume there's symbology in everything now, and I just kind of assume everything means something, which it probably does. So who is this guy? This old guy who's in the basket next to him. There's nobody else out there in baskets. It's just him and another guy in black in a
I wonder if
basket.
he's got some burdens about his dad.
Is it his dad or is it him in the future? Still sitting in the basket. I don't know. I'm making
Little do
stuff
we
up
know.
right now. Who knows? I'm just tossing questions out there. I would love again.
Nothing but
This
conspiracy
is the cool thing though. Honestly, that I've enjoyed about this channel and doing this with you guys is also the people who've been in the comments and like who've also commented on what we've said and what we thought and gave us what they, it's kind of like been a big discussion.
It's like a discussion, yeah.
And it's like I know the three of us are discussing it here together physically, but then people afterwards come into the comments and like, yo, this is what we thought it was. Like, what?
That's how I learned that NF sings the girl parts in his songs. I was like, there's no feature. I'm like, it's always there. It's always sounds like same voice.
Yeah.
That's how we learned. Someone commented and was like, hey, he does that. And I'm like, yeah.
So anyways, the song has been out long enough. I'm pretty sure his answer's out there now.
Oh yeah.
But I'm wondering if this guy, if it's referencing something specific that I just haven't seen.
I wonder if it's the same old guy from what song is that? Let You Down. Yes.
Yeah, Let You Down.
Yes. I wonder.
Freaking NF is turning into.
But the guy in Let You Down was him.
The Stan Lee of
The Stan
rap
Lee.
game. He's the real Stan Lee.
The guy in Let You Down was him in Future.
I thought it was Stan.
No, like he's talking about himself.
Dude, I missed that one.
Bro, you gotta go back into that. We'll do Let You Down one more time later in the future.
All right, let's go.
Told you I hung up, it kinda felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah, think he took offense, he kinda seemed off. I texted in the night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said the song sucks. The symptoms, couldn't miss him, wrestle with them, then I didn't flip him. Brought them back up, no way, you should get some. Who you dissing? Mood is switching, don't come in the kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this.
Hey,
Your
yeah.
hands are blistered.
I love the flow scheme he just
Yeah,
hit. I love the way he hit. Oh wait,
Like just his cadence and flow scheme just gets me hype. Like, oh man, he's eating.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I like that. That was like cooking records.
I like the line, but I was just like that whole part. I was just vibing with the way he was riding that track right there. Was just sick, bro.
Like, oh, he eats
Man,
it, bro.
Let's go.
In the kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this. All the tensions, all is bending. No pretending, open-ended, low percentage. So demented, no consensus, no tremendous. No apprentice, no incentive. Show intensive, so possessive. Don't aggressive, watch your step when I.
Okay, so all that part was just people saying, man, too aggressive, so pretentious. It's everyone coming at him in the comments and being like, bro, like
Basically every comment.
yeah, basically just calling everything out. And that's what I kind of enjoy about him because he brings out that to where you're almost dumb for using that against him.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you can kind of reference back to the movie 8 Mile and whenever Eminem battles that last dude.
It's a bad reference.
And he calls out all his,
yeah, he basically is like, go ahead and tell them something they don't know about me.
Exactly.
It's like same concept, yeah.
So kind of the same concept right there. It's similar, but yeah, flow scheme on par, but
Oh, man.
that right there is just amazing.
Let's go.
Put my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Quiet, leave me alone. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Who's he handing over
I
his burdens
knew
to?
that was gonna happen. I knew we were not gonna see him actually give it. Oh wait.
So
Who's he giving the burdens to is my question. Like, who is that person in white? It looked like a kid's hand.
one thing that again I don't even know what the set list is for the whole album. You know, I don't know where this song is positioned, and knowing NF everything has its purpose.
I was gonna say with him it's gonna matter.
So like I'm trying to figure out, is this question going to be answered in this album or not? We haven't listened to any of the songs yet, so I don't know. But is this question?
Yeah, this is the first review of the songs on the album, so we have to pride ourselves and listen to the whole album so that we could
been hard.
give you guys a authentic reaction to his songs. So we're doing this for you.
And it was worth it. It was worth it. I love the.
But yes, I agree. Like, I'm curious because like I feel like I'm pretty sure this can't be the first song. You know, on the thing. I don't have the list in front of me right now, but I'm just wondering. Yeah, because again, everything means something. This is the first video since the album drops, and how many songs?
It's like 20 something.
No, how many songs have videos so far?
Oh, 4.
Only 4 songs have videos.
4 songs have videos.
Well, 5 include Y.
I think you should include why.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It's older, but it's gonna tie into the story. Knowing him, why that is important then, because it's gonna tie in. That's insane.
I'm really confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really
The
confused.
last part I'm a little confused on. I'm like,
because,
who's the kid?
you know, we saw
Two balloons.
another scene where there was all people in black walking into this darkness like he was at the end, and they had the white suits on. I believe if we kind of switch, like if you think of it out of order a little bit, we're seeing it. So like, think about the beginning of the video where we saw the line of people in white for the first time getting the black smeared off their face, or not smeared off their face, but white on their face. I'm assuming that they used to be in black with the smear on their face, just like he did the whole video, right? So like basically they used to be like him, and they gave that up, right? And so, but what are the people in the end of the video? Why are they in line again?
With balloons.
With balloons.
And who were they giving the balloons to? Because they're waiting to give. I assume they're waiting to give those balloons to the same ham that he was giving the balloons to.
Yeah, that's what I assume. I don't know why he gets to skip all those balloons.
Plot twist in some weird way. Besides the wiping off the smile, it doesn't help my theory here. Because I was gonna say, plot twist, it's people giving their burdens over to God, and the white coats are you being your clean self. But I'm like, no, there's too much that doesn't support that. So
Yeah, I don't feel like
It's
that.
not enough support. I still think it's him, like, in order to hand over his burdens, in order to give up these burdens and not have to dwell with them, he's had to hand them over to the secular world. Like, fine, you know what? I'll just so I can stop hearing y'all complain. Fine, here, there.
and why two? I feel like there's.
What if instead, and again, I think right now we're just all kind of like trying to figure out what it means. Like, we're just kind of asking questions. But I'm just thinking out loud right now. What if maybe the balloons are not just the resemblance of burdens, but thoughts and opinions of others? What if that's what the balloon is, and he's trying to get rid of them, or
There's so many theories.
I don't know. Maybe
there's so many.
it's just so many ways that you can take it. I feel like we would have to watch it a few more times
definitely.
to really get as much.
I feel like I need to sit down and hear the album too, like
Yeah.
piece it all together.
Which is good. That's what I like. I like things like that. I love like there's movies like that. There's games out there that do that where they make you really think.
open-ended
Where you have
endings?
open-ended endings, but they have answers but you have to look for them,
Right.
and not just in this song. So like
a
there could be
puzzle.
answers. Yeah, it's like
It's
a
like a
puzzle.
puzzle.
It's like they give you a piece of the puzzle. We get the answer to these questions. It could be in the song. It could be on the album somewhere.
Could be in the next album.
It could be in the next album. It could be in a video that's not out yet. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, think about when the Search song came. When we heard that one, we had the balloons, we had the basket, we had the people in white all over. We need to go, it's the answer in that video. We need to watch that again. You know what I mean? So
Heard my brain in F.
and because I mean, I assume it's a continuation of that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume.
but
Because he had the white coat in the shopping cart with him again.
you know, he
I'm
did.
sure y'all noticed that. That's
That's
what it was. I saw it in the scene where they were pushing him. He was
Yeah.
right there with him again. He didn't take it out with him when he left. He's like, I want it. Stop putting me in this damn cart. Man.
Again, it's a great song. I will say I like the message, but I don't know if it's a song that I'm gonna jam. I'm gonna study
Yeah,
it,
like,
but I'm not gonna jam to.
It's
on
definitely
daily.
a track I was thinking earlier. Like, I need to be a little bit angry. I kind of got to be in that mood, like leave me alone mood, because we all get in moods. But I have to be in that mood to really jam this. It's not going to be like just on my playlist and it comes on. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah, I agree. This is not for me too. It's not really a song that I would just jam. I wouldn't put this on repeat. You wouldn't really hear this on a playlist that I create. But this would be like, this is a great album song.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, this is a great song. Like, if you're like, all right, I want to jam to NF today,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you're just in the mood just to jam NF and you just listen to the album straight through, this is a good song that was allowed to go through. But as far as
If you're
taking
not like
this song out of the album and
Yeah,
just
I
putting
gotcha.
it somewhere else, not so much.
It's not on repeat.
It is. I believe it is strong enough though to be on any hip hop playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
As far as the rapping stuff like that, I mean, but yeah, he has better songs. But I think the thing that makes us like the song so much is not really so much the song, but what is said in between things that are not said, and the way he says the things he does say. That's why I
Sure.
like this song so much.
What is catching us is that because he's able to switch up his cadence and flow scheme on a dime, you know, and very well, and it just all flows together no matter what. And that's it's always catching our attention with him. But again, it's not going to be a song that I'm going to put on repeat. It's definitely a song that whenever you're in your feels, yeah, you're probably going to probably jam to. But
I know for sure I'm gonna listen to it a bunch more times
yeah, but
just
I'm
to
gonna-
hear everything.
Oh, I'm gonna break it down.
I'm
like
gonna-
in
yeah.
some headphones, listen to his cadence, how he spit those bars, the syllables he was using to rhyme together, just everything. Like, yeah, I'm gonna study it that way for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
All right, well,
Still a great song, still love it. NF is still doing amazing stuff out here. Can't wait to listen to some more of these songs. So, fam, Sparks, Sizzle, Giovanni, The Lion's Den, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
We'll be putting out more stuff more consistently now. God willing, at the end of the day, we are getting more things in order, you know, so we're not having to rely on too many people. So at the end of the day, I do want to give one shout out to his name is Christian Garcia. I'll put a link in the description of his channel. I'll probably pop up his Instagram page as well. He's been helping us out a lot with the camera, with the lighting, with the studio that we've been able to use. It's all thanks to that beautiful man right there. It's a great guy. His YouTube is great. His YouTube channel is great if you want to learn how to do music. He does speak mainly Spanish, so just keep that in mind. But if nothing else, fam, again, thank you for your time. God bless. We've been appreciating the messages as well. Been getting a lot of those. Recently got one from a gentleman that is going through some stuff, so we're loving it, man. I'm loving that. We're not just, you know, enjoying music, but we're working through life together and trying to understand not only the message of these artists, but what in a sense God is trying to speak through them as well, and hoping into the lives of the people that are watching.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm happy, man. Lions Den, we out.